My celibacy life. I was very sexually active with the partners due to my childhood sexual abuse, which led me into the love and sex addiction. And it was something I felt that whenever there is a man, it is from also the patriarchal culture I was born in, that it's my duty to satisfy a man. So it was very hard to overcome those thoughts. It's like a deep beliefs inside me, like sex is a service to a man. So I was in a relationship and we were really happy, sexually active, and suddenly the guy got frozen. I don't know why, what happened, and he couldn't even touch me. So when that happened, still I was in relationship with him. He was providing everything for me, and it was the first time I thought, when the man provides and take, it's my duty to provide sexual service. But I came to a point that I had a man who was doing everything what needs to be done as a man, but still there was no need to give sex to offer him as a offering. So that was a big change in my life, to come out of it and live freely. And for me, it helped me, because until that it was a duty, but I was out of, I didn't have to perform, I didn't, so because in my life I never imagined even about sexual pleasure. It's all about satisfying the man. So I never did anything to pleasure myself, and I thought sex will keep the man, but without sex we were together. So it was really something amazing. I was with a man, we went out, we did, everything as usual, but there was no sexual relationship. So it was something very a surprised relationship I ever had in my life, and which lasted for longer than any relationship. And whenever I lean on him or he didn't show any interest at all. He was really kind of firm, and so that was something I personally felt very, surprised. And I really felt like I need, that kind of, it was very hard, because I was with that guy in a loving relationship, and that love was no longer. But still, as a man, what he believes, he is responsible to provide me and take care of me and protect me. So he was doing the man's job, what he's supposed to do. Even though I didn't do any job in that relationship, I was a receiver getting everything. So it was a very beautiful thing. And then I really felt it's better to be alone than be with a person, and there is a part of me was really missing those things, and it was hard, to suppress everything. So I walked away eventually. But it was one of the amazing relationship, I will say, which set me free. I was so amazed that I was celibate for a long time with being a man, and that really surprised me. And I was like, wow, if I can be a celibate being with a man, then why I shouldn't worry about when I'm alone. Because before I was running from one guy to another guy, but this guy really helped me to stay in one place for long, to ground myself, be myself, and take my or own myself, like return into my space, reclaim everything which I have lost in my life. So that was a very good blessing for me. And once I kind of became who I am, and I felt I am sufficient enough to be with myself without needing a man in any reason. because most of the time it is about protection. Mainly I needed a man. I needed a man to advise me. I never couldn't trust my own intuition, my advice. So I needed a man to, be there. And I feel like it's a safety, to have a man around me. But then walking away and trusting my own safety, own protection, being that protector for myself, and cultivating my masculine side of me to, rather than looking from outside. But I needed me being that man to provide everything what was needed for me was a big, kind of a shift. And from that it was so easy for me to continue my journey. And also Buddhism, taking the five precepts really helped to, because I had that doubt when when I left him, because when I was with him I knew nothing is going to happen. So it's a, no man is not going to come into my life. I am not going after for any other man. So life was so safe. But when I left him I was a little bit worried at that time. Okay, am I able to handle it? Am I going to go into that old cycle of, going back again and again with men? But fortunately, the Vipassana meditation, which taught me to take the five precepts, really helped me to live with that five precepts. So it was really something, I will say, divine help, because I don't know how much I could have, because I always tried, but I never couldn't achieve. I still remember there are times I have gone to confession, in the church, Catholic church, and I confessed. I told the priest like, all my sexual addiction and the suffering, and then I ended up doing the same thing. So I never couldn't come out of it. But somebody said one time, a priest, you come back again and again and again, but one day you will feel that you are released. So maybe that also might have worked out for me. So, but it worked out at the end, which was a very big celebration for me, uh, to come to that level, because that was a cry of my heart. How long I'm going to go into this cycle of needing a man, wanting a man? I have to have a man. But coming out without a man and living a life without a man is a blessing. Honestly, it's one of the big, achievement in life, the success in life, to live alone without a man. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to achieve to this level, and I'm happy to share it with you. But before success I have failed many times, and failures are the one which has been a stepping stone to reach to this level. Thank you.